case you forgot to subscribe. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Leaves with Tree, where we reveal the everyday superhero while realizing the superhero in all of us. Today, we have the pleasure of powwowing with a vocal coach of over 10 years. Help me welcome Tree G. Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
So nice to see you.
Great to be seen.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Isn't that great to know? Isn't it a great day to be alive?
Isn't it?
Amazing.
Yes, amazing, darling.
So first of all, thank you so much
You're
for
so
being
welcome.
here.
Thank you for having me. You're so kind.
It's always a
Yes.
pleasure. I wanted to go ahead and get started, darling. Can
Well,
we do
of course.
that?
Let's get started.
Yes. When you think of the word superhero, what comes to mind?
I did look up the definition. Can I share that with you? Yes. I know that you and your
Amazing.
guests will be answering this question. And so I wanted to start off with the definition. Hero, a person who is admired or idolized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. The chief male character in a book, play, or movie who is typically identified with good qualities and with whom the reader is expected to sympathize. It was Stan Lee who, when asked, said, "Superheroes will always spark the imagination of people around the world, regardless of their background, because people are always looking for something that represents the ideal person or the ideal situation." From Stan Lee's book entitled More Than Normal But Believable, a superhero is a person who does heroic deeds and has the ability to do them in ways that a normal person couldn't. A normal person could never, right? So in order to be a superhero, you need a power that is more exceptional than any power a normal human being can possess. And you need to use that power to accomplish good deeds. So there you have it, a superhero, someone with a supernatural power that can accomplish good deeds, using their powers for good, yes?
Yes, darling. Well, you know, every superhero has an origin story.
Yes.
And we want to know about yours.
Oh.
Where are you from, darling? Where do you hail from?
Oh, more like heaven. I heaven from Houston, born and raised. On the playground is
Okay.
where I spend most of my days, chilling out, relaxing and relaxing. Oh,
Amazing.
cool.
What was it like growing up there?
Oh, what was it like? Hot, humid, heavenly.
Wow.
All the good things.
And speaking of where you're from, Earth, you know, is the zoomed out
Come on, Earth.
representation of where you're from, right? And on God's green earth, green and blue, you see these feathers right here, don't you? You know, the green and the blue representing the earth, right? Nature.
That's nice.
That's nice. I wanted to ask, what's your first amazing memory?
Ooh, my first
of existence.
Amazing.
Like, when did you wake up as a baby,
memory?
if you will?
Ooh, that's can you help me out with that one? That's a good question. You come out with a bang, don't you?
Well, for instance, mine was a Christmas in my family's living room, and I had a favorite chair that broke, and one of my family members came and fixed it for me. And I just remember having the most joy that I had ever experienced in that moment.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that had to be when I was 2 years old, maybe 3. So that's what I mean. That's an example.
Yeah.
What would be your equivalent?
My equivalent would be, I would piggyback off of yours and say Christmas.
Come on now.
I have a few like holiday family time memories, but you're asking like for an early on memory. Like, when did I wake up as a baby, you said? Wow. Who asked that? I remember being over my mother's shoulder and there was leaves falling. I don't know, I had to be maybe 2. Those leaves were so pretty. Hence, leaves. So, what did you gravitate to when you were younger, and how has that shown up in your life today? Ooh, what did I gravitate to? Numbers. Okay. And volleyball.
You played volleyball? Cool.
Yes,
me too.
girl.
Go on.
Yeah.
What was your
7th
position?
grade up to college. Middle blocker, outside hitter.
So I know how we met, right? We met at a show.
Oh,
it was amazing.
Yes, we did.
You did amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You were sharing your own original music.
Yes, I do that from time to time.
But for the people who don't know just yet, the people that we're introducing you to, can you let the people know what you do?
Sure.
Like, how do you walk in this world today? You can talk about your profession. Okay. You can talk about your hobbies. Okay. Talk about family. But who are you today?
I am Tree G, darling. Singer, songwriter, actor, poet, entertainer, host, vocal coach, and just a woman out here wanting to promote positivity and healthy conversations and relationships between one and another. You know? Yeah, hopefully I can do that through my music. Hopefully I can do that through conversation.
Who do you want the leaves out there to know you are, and what do you want the people to know about you?
Well, first of all, leaves.
Yeah, because
I'm Tree.
This is live at 5.
Yes, it is. It's live at 5 shared somewhere in the world. Yeah.
People looking at you right now.
Hey, y'all.
When did you decide to move forward with your gift, and why?
When did I decide to move forward with my gift? I think it probably wasn't my decision initially. My mom had me in every choir at every church that we went to. She told me to hop on the drums one night, and I was just like so nervous. And so very early on, it was more like a push. But in my own personal time, I was definitely, just enjoying what I was exposed to, which at that time was gospel music, hymns, and Motown. So that was the origin of everything before I started to listen to the radio, venture out and buy my own music. First album I bought was I Just Want to Sing by Music Soul Child. Can you imagine that? The first one I bought, to come into the house. But I got in trouble for a Salt and Pepper CD in elementary school. So if you can imagine growing up with gospel music and Motown, then moving into Tina Turner, and then moving into Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, and then Tweet, and then, Tyrese, and then Tweet, and then Brandy, of course. All the classics, oldies but goodies, the Whitney Houstons, Gladys Knights, Mariah Carey's. Did I say Whitney? Did I say Houston? Okay. And then, grew from there.
Recently, you released a song by the name of Don't Come. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. Don't Come is a friendly reminder. Yeah, I was going to say friendly. It's not that friendly. It's pretty straightforward.
Yes.
But it's a reminder to do what you said you're going to do. Right? It's basically saying if you're not pulling up,
come on now,
to check some things off of the to-do list, then just don't, go ahead and change the GPS locaciones. No, I'm kidding. The lyrics are pretty self-explanatory. They say, if you're not pulling up to hold me, and you know I need it, then don't come. If you're not pulling up to make life any easier, then don't come. Just like that superhero that we're speaking about. Just wanting the deeds done towards me to be good deeds. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not pulling up to administer good deeds, then don't come.
And there's ways to say certain things.
Yes.
And we're all figuring it out. I'm just glad it's you explaining and not me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. It could be you too.
What mindset were you in when you wrote this song?
Good question. So what mindset was I in? I was fed up. Okay. But it freely flowed, actually. It's not about a certain situation as far as when I was writing it, but I do mean it. If it came out of your mouth, I needed to come out in your actions, you know? It was inspired by the principle more so than the person. So anybody that finds themselves in that position, that song is for them.
Girl, better you than me.
It's better us.
Is it part of an album? Is it a part of?
Is it a part of an album? It'll be a body
of work.
It'll be a body of work.
Who are
Right?
you, darling?
Who are you? Who am I? I'm you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of things in common, don't you think?
Okay, darling. From origin story to aura story, can you tell the leaves?
Hey, leaves.
What kind of aura do you think you give off when you walk in a room? And
what kind of aura?
You know, this word aura in this context can be switched with energy. What kind of energy do you think you bring when you come in the room?
What kind of energy?
Or if I was to rephrase it, what do you think you leave in a room once you've been
I bring my genuineness.
I bring my genuineness.
I bring my genuineness, which shows up or presents as joy. Which it is. It comes from a joyful place.
Whew,
and
chills.
Yeah. If the joy is contagious, great. You know,
I think I bring to a
what
room
do I leave?
My genuineness that shows up as joy.
Joy, hopefully. That is the aim.
Because my joy is for me. If it's contagious, good.
Great. But my joy is for me now.
My joy is for me now.
You know, for others, but for me to generate.
It's for me to generate.
It's for me to generate, for others to experience.
I like that.
Yeah.
Origin story to aura story.
Anyway,
we have laughed, we have shared stories, and we're still not done. Can you believe it? I can. I don't know if you know this, but this is the part of the show that we call Pretty Girls Pick Their Noses Too.
Oh, give me some tissue.
Kidding. I'm not going to pick my nose, and you don't have to pick your nose either.
Good.
But the premise behind the title, the brand, is that we aren't perfect. And those you look up to put their pants on one leg at a time.
We aren't perfect.
Just like you do.
Yes.
But they look good doing it. So you also have the ability to look good doing it or do it well.
Do it well.
And so in this, I like to share a hack or two, a life hack that has just made things easier for you for everyday life. Or monthly. So it might be a laundry hack. It might be, you need to mix ketchup and mayonnaise together with a little relish and make a sauce. Whatever. It could be with food. It could be, anything random. But do you have a hack or two that we can share with the people?
A hack, a life hack. Okay, this is a great way to slip some humanity in there, We're talking about superheroes, and we know no one's perfect, even superheroes. I would say vinegar and baking soda. We know that they interact, they cancel each other out. They make each other fizz when combined. So I would say for your colors, when washing colors, use vinegar. And for whitening and stain removal, use baking soda. For your white clothes, and vinegar for your clothing of color, darling. So there's a life hack. Let's see, what's another life hack I can share? I like wiping the counter down with alcohol because it helps everything dry quicker. Using a spoon to open like cans for canned goods that have the pop top or cans of soda, like using a spoon to, so you don't have to hurt your nails. Bring in a smaller purse. One life hack is this fan, okay? Ooh, because sometimes you just need to pop out a little fan, you know. I like the electronic ones with 3 speeds as well, but these will never go out on you unless your wrist does. Huh? Unless your wrist goes out on you, these will never go out on you, huh? You know.
Oh, so
Yes.
so all you have to do is
So
just add a little bit and you'll be fine.
So I gave you the laundry hack. So I gave the laundry hack,
all right.
the something else, and the fan, darling. Never leave home without it. Or don't come.
You better share with the people how they can make life easier for them every day, revealing the everyday superhero with superhero hacks out here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Tree.
Of course.
Did you have a great time?
I did.
I hope so. I can't let you go without building a hero.
Don't let me
build
go
a hero
ever.
with me.
Of course, don't.
Okay. You got everything it takes.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. You're not the only one who can sing around here.
Oh, I knew that. Talented.
Thank you.
Of course.
So kind. Thank you.
Of course, darling.
Now you are saying that genuinely, right?
Of course. That's what I bring to a room.
Thank you so much.
Genuineness.
Now, one of these days, if you ever need like backup vocals, I'm here to like add color
all day
to whatever you're singing. Like, don't come.
Hey.
Yeah.
If you're not pulling up to hold me when you know I need
don't come.
If you're not pulling up to make life any easier,
don't come.
If you're not pulling up tonight, I guess tonight one of us just
don't come
to our senses soon enough.
Don't come.
Don't you do it, baby.
Don't come.
Sing the song then.
Ow. Which reminds me, you're releasing Don't Come.
Yes.
What is to follow that?
Oh, Feel All Right. You've been doing your research.
And what is this about?
Okay, so Feel All Right is, if I was to set the scene, it's the semi-annual family reunion. Okay, got 2 uncles on the grill trying to see who's going to come up with the best ribs, the best barbecue. All the women made the sides, right? And there's a newcomer that comes with one of my cousins, you know, washing his hands, getting ready to eat. And he walks in the room. Are you hungry? Come on in here, baby. You ain't got to be scared. We'll make your plate for you, but we'll only make it once. You got to go back and get your seconds.
Come on in here, baby. We'll fix something to eat,
family.
You know? That's amazing. You sing a little bit of it.
Oh, of course, darling. Feel all right. The sun is shining. Do you want potato salad on your plate? Hey, we can go meatless. The beans are already baked. If life was a cookout, we wouldn't be on the lookout. We'd be on the lake. Hey, so break bread with me. Come share with me. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure that you feel alright tonight. I'm just trying to make sure that you,
even though your friend left you. So while we're over here singing, let's go on and mosey on into our last portion of today, where we will build a hero. You remember like the Build-A-Bear stores in the mall, where you stuff the animal, you give it a heartbeat, or maybe you record something on it that says, "Hey, it's me, I love you," you know, and you dress it and you pick the bear that you want, and you dress it, you put a hat on and little shoes. You know, can we build a superhero?
Why, together? We sure can. If we're going to do it together, we sure can.
A superhero has a distinct makeup, has an origin story. Some have sidekicks. Some have arch enemies. Some have villains, unfortunately, a part of their story. But we want to focus on
what makes and what moves a superhero in your eyes.
Yeah.
So right here, right now, we're going to build a superhero. Let's start with the outer and go inward, darling.
Yes, inward, darling.
What's your superhero's name?
Ooh.
My superhero's name would be Love Song. I think that sums it up. What kind of theme song would your superhero have? Would it be upbeat? Would it be slow and mellow? Would it be daunting? Da 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 dun 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 dun. Like what would it be? My superhero theme song would start off as a lullaby. Because it would start by giving those who needed rest, and then strings for the build and the swell, and then an orchestra hit, and then an HBCU drum line. You know what I'm saying? Really big. And then some choral vocals turned R&B harmonies, right? And it would turn into this R&B song that melts into neo soul with the jazz elements. And it would end with meditation music set at needed frequencies for each individual person. What would your superhero wear? Yeah. What does your superhero have on? Are there colors? Is there an armor, a part of the suit? Is there a suit? Is there a mask? Is there a cape? My superhero's colors, she would wear a girdle. No, I'm kidding. She wouldn't need a girdle. Pink and gold. No mask. It's just her face, and she's living in plain sight. Amazing. Let's hit it with the big one. What is your hero's superpower? Ooh, my hero's superpower would be to be that human jukebox. Different songs dial up different emotions and needs for that time. So like if you're having a bad day, you need this funky song because you're in a funky mood, but it gets you moving and it gets your blood going. It vibrates you back to a good mood. Like an R&B song would tackle one element of the human experience, and a jazz song would tackle another element, and a dance song, a rock song, a grunge song, a gospel song, folk song, a country song, yacht music would all tackle different aspects of the human experience to help a person get back to their origin, right? Their original vibration. How did your hero get that? I don't know. I haven't given that thought. You know how Spider-Man was like bitten by a spider and like, oh yes, just like changed his DNA for him to have heightened senses that we call spidey senses. Like, what is your? How did she get the superpower? It was passed down from her mama. Yeah, and her grandma. It usually skips a generation, but for the last 3 generations, she got it. So there's no telling where that is going to go next. Like, will the next generation get it? This is the first time it's happened. I was just hoping that this thing has not been on mute this whole time. God, no, testing. 1, 2. I did check it, didn't I? Because we're 37 minutes in now. We've been in there for a long time now. Let's talk superhero status and connections. Okay, right? Connections. While Clark Kent worked as a reporter, and reporter by day, superhero by night, always had his S on his chest, under his S on his chest collar, shirt, under the collar shirt. So yeah, you know. One had the media, the news, one had the mayor. What would you say your superhero's connections would be? Ooh, what would my superhero connections be? My superhero's connections would be to all of the coaches, teachers, mentors, principals, the assistant principals, the counselors, the lunch ladies, the maintenance staff of institutions, schools, the auntie pastors, youth pastors, those who are overseeing the next generation. That would be my superheroes' connections, just to ensure that they had someone to come to in times where, you know, they just need a little extra supernatural help. confidant of the mentors of the future generation. Now, we can't get away from this, but there is a balance in most stories. Does your superhero have a villain involved in their story, or an arch enemy?
One is that right there.
Ooh,
I asked you not to crack your neck.
girl. My superheroes would not be to be extendable. We're gonna make it work. Work? Yeah. Don't mind me. Go ahead. Come on, Al. Make it work.
Yeah. Ma'am, we still got a show to do. You're not gonna take your flowers? Who are you?
You've been asking Monty a lot of questions. You don't take no water breaks or nothing? Hello there.
I guess you're gonna have to finish building the superhero with me.
Even
the superhero was the villain in someone's story.
Come on, Tree G. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
You better talk about that.
It's already talked about.
Wow. That's a bar right there. You gonna write that song?
It's already wrote. I wrote it.
Nice. I'd listen to it. Would y'all listen to it? Leaves. Would y'all listen to it?
It's already being listened to.
One is Feel Alright, and one is Don't Come. Y'all was singing that earlier, wasn't you? I would say drop some leaves with the speaker or the music notes. Leaves and music notes in the comments. Y'all joining in? Go ahead and stream that after this here episode. It's almost done, isn't it? I show up when the party starts. So it's officially started now that I'm here. I wish I could be before y'all long, but I just tip in and tip out. She made a single or double, you know that, right? How you switch clothes so fast? I don't know. You got to ask your eyes. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I've made it. I'm here, darling.
And let's get back to the subject.
Supervillain, like
in the flesh.
Does that exist?
Because you showed up in here like a bat out of the night.
Did I answer that question? I know somebody's Achilles heel or villain is allergies. Allergies, ailments. That's the villain. Our Gotham.
This is Texas, you know that, right?
For many years. Ailing our earth for many years. The allergies and the Achilles heel is two different things. Superheroes are super. Okay, which means that come super expectations or super issues. Yes, to whom much is given, much is required. Go ahead, speak on that.
You got one more interruption.
You go ahead and answer the question. What would you say your superhero's Achilles heel is? That was nice. The Achilles heel of my superhero would be the true heart of the people. I mean, it's got to be something like tangible. Superman had kryptonite. So what is my kryptonite? Sugar cookies, Pillsbury or Toll House, cheesecake. Ooh, what else? Lord have mercy. I don't even know. What question are we on? Maybe that's my Achilles heel. Memory. I mean, maybe that's my superhero's Achilles heel. Memory. Am I saying this right? Oh, darling. That might not be a bad thing. Yeah, I like it. Also, go ahead and give yourself some time to share the comments wins for the week. What did you conquer?
Drop it in the comments.
What did your superhero fight this week? Was it a test? Did you ace the test? What? Did you pass the bar?
Did you call your mom?
Did you start that business? Did you post that podcast episode?
Did you say your
Did you write that song? Did you
feed the
become an on-time person this week?
Did you mop?
Did you apologize this week? Did you accept someone's apology?
Did you smile today?
Did you get a raise?
Did you drink your water?
Did your allergies not act up as much this week, even though the ragweed and the
Did you send that email?
pollen was high? I'm so proud of you.
Did you remind yourself?
Did you
that
finally
you're a superhero today?
remember your schedule this week? Did you pay that bill? Did you get that taken off your credit? Did you get caught up? These are the wins I want to hear. Go ahead and drop them. Okay, last but not least, what is your superhero's name and what does the theme song sound like? Cue my theme music,
Sounds like my own whole new episode.
Because we've been up here. And I'm so glad y'all been here. Thank y'all. Miss Tree G, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you and all your glamour, darling. You're so welcome. Thank you for having me. And thank y'all for listening. We appreciate it. Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people? Someone asked me what I'm going to be doing today, and I told them that I'm going to be honoring myself today by spending time with you because you're so calming. You have a calming spirit about you. You exude serenity,
Wow,
and
thank you.
I
You're so sweet.
Always wonder where that comes from because you do have so much personality, and maybe one day you'll explain it to us. But
girl, nothing but God's grace.
I was asked why this topic. I took it upon myself, I hope you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
To say that why superhero as the topic? Because we all need one. Sometimes that superhero is you.
Hello.
And sometimes that superhero is the us in all of us. So hopefully as I'm reminding myself, I'm reminding you to do whatever it is for you that
with guidance from our creator, of course. Because we love
feeds
God.
the right thing in you. I know that I've had superheroes in my life that I would like to someday recognize in the most beautiful ways. And this is my start of doing that. And I'm sure you have superheroes that you want to recognize. So be sure to put in the comments who you think should be up here talking about superhero-dom. Their superhero-dom, or their superhero smart, Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
This is amazing. Thank you all for your time. I appreciate you. Actions speak louder than words. It's time to feel all right. All right? I like how you said that. Yes, actions do speak louder than words, and it's time to feel all right. And we're going to do actions that make us feel all right.
That's what I said now.
That don't come as harm to others.
You about to pray?
The happiness in me loves the happiness in you. The happiness in me loves the happiness in you. So easy. So easy. So easy to love. Tree G, thank you so much for joining us today. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Godspeed on all of the blessings coming your way and the things that you've been praying for. And the illustrious, lofty thoughts that you have and the dreams that you have, may they come true for the goodness of you and those around you and those who can be helped by the things that are inside of you to be shared with the world. I'm appreciative of your time today. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be with us today as we leave others better than what we found them today. I hope this has also encouraged you as we've gotten the chance to meet you, to be introduced to you, and to dive a little bit deeper. Thank you so much for your time. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, leaves and leave it. No, I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, leaves of all kind, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being kind. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Hold up. Man. Hey. Thank y'all for spending your time with us. Stay tuned for the closing announcements. I really hope this recorded everything. Lord have mercy. I like this. This is nice. Don't come. Did y'all already sing that? Okay, I missed it. Happy to be here though. You out here doing the doggone thing, ain't you? Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all for listening.